Our boy Phil is an endless fountain of content, is he not? I was actually just about to have some dinner when I looked on YouTube and I saw that, Phil, he had opened his mouth and talked about some shit that he should not have really talked about because he put himself in the position that he's going to be talking about. And we're going to get to that right about now. If Phil was actually a smart person, he would not be talking about a lot of the stuff that he does talk about. But because he is Phil Burnell, he needs to talk. Okay, so three, two, one.
And I really want to do is we want to renovate our home because there's things falling apart. We have a bathroom that's half fallen apart. Our kitchen is breaking down. Some of the floors.
Okay, to those who are uninitiated when it comes to Phil Burnell, Phil Burnell during, I think it would be like almost a year ago, let's say August roughly, when Phil Burnell, he actually formed a short-term partnership with a group called Kino Casino. And for, I think it was like August, September, and possibly part of October, Phil was actually pulling in some nice money. He was actually pulling in some real nice money. So what did Phil do? Did Phil put the money away in like for a rainy day fund? Did Phil take his wife on that much needed vacation or honeymoon? Honeymoon. That's even a better word. Did he take her on a honeymoon? No. No. He spent all that money. He spent that money on useless LEDs, on two shit computers. He spent a lot of that money on WWE champions. Phil literally spent all that money on everything except what he needed to spend that money on, which was actually fixing his home. And now that he doesn't have all that money, even though Phil is a success, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Phil likes to say that he's a success. Would a person who's successful be able to fix their home or repair their house?
The tiles are cracking. We can't do it right now because we don't have the funds to do it.
Wait a minute, Phil. Wait a minute. What's that? What is that, bud? I thought you said that you were a success. That everybody was jealous of you because you're a success. And that basically because you, all the three streamers, all the detractors, all the trolls, that they're all fed from you, Phil, because you're such a success. I thought Phil was a success. Now Phil can't fix his own home? What is it, Phil? You can't be a success and then claim that you can't fix the house.
I could refinance my house, but the economy is in such shambles.
Okay, let's not fucking beat around the bush. Is the economy, on a downward slope? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to that. But what I do know is that, God, what was it, like 4 or 5 years ago? It could be a little bit less. I don't know exactly the date. Somebody will always catch me on it, in the comment section. But recently, Phil Burnell claimed bankruptcy. He claimed bankruptcy. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Phil Burnell is a success. He openly says that he's a success, that the detractors are jealous of him because Phil Burnell said he is a success. Phil Burnell is such a success, he had to get 13 credit cards, and then all 13 of those credit cards, he racked up massive amounts of debt, and then to top it off, Phil had to get or declare bankruptcy. A guy who had to declare bankruptcy on 13 credit cards plus various other debts. He is walking around YouTube, the internet, basically saying how he's a success.
With interest rates and everything, I'd actually be shooting.
Oh, back to what I was saying, sorry. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that even if you own a house and you declared bankruptcy, I'm pretty sure that the bankruptcy will impact the rates at which you can get like some sort of housing loans or whatever they're called. Because I know that he can't get normal credit cards because of the bankruptcy. If he gets credit cards luckily through and he has that bankruptcy on his record, I'm pretty sure the rates of those credit cards are so fucking astronomically high that it would just set him right back in bankruptcy again. So I'm wondering if that actually impacts his house, his house refinancing. Somebody who's watching this, if you know anything about that sort of stuff, do bankruptcies impact your ability to refinance your house?
Myself in the foot to do that right now. So I gotta wait. I gotta play the waiting game, you know?
Yeah, wait for another 5 to 10 years until I can get that bankruptcy off my record. It isn't because of the economy itself. It's because Phil is fucking shit with his finances. And what's there to say that even if he did refinance that apparently that house that's falling apart, what's there to say that he wouldn't take all that money he got from refinancing and he just fritters it away on a fucking new computer, on Hogan poles, gin, and fucking fast food? Phil does not know how to be an adult.
Now, if I were bigger, if I were more successful, I probably would just have the cash to do it. I wouldn't have to.
You did have the cash, Phil, for 3 months in August, September, and October at least. You were pulling in nice money via your association with the Keno Casino. Don't fucking try and play this whole, I don't have enough money, I don't have a lot of money. Motherfucker, you claim that you're successful. You claim that you have hundreds and thousands of viewers giving you hundreds and thousands of donations. Don't fucking play that game that you're some hard up, piss poor, person who literally cannot make it. You yourself said you're a success. Motherfucker, it's time to start backing it up.
Like, refinance my house to do that. So yeah, it irks me that right now I can't just do everything that I would like to do.
Okay, can bankruptcy affect home refinancing rates? I asked, okay, bankruptcy does not disqualify you from refinancing your house, though it may require you to wait a few years and make getting the best terms of your new loan more difficult. So I kind of was right. So basically, it can affect your the terms and rates and that sort of shit. That's why he doesn't want to get that loan. He probably did already look into getting that new loan. Sorry about that. Hold on. What was that? Okay. He probably already looked into getting that a new refinance, but the numbers that they were throwing back at him, he probably realized that he cannot do anything with it.
I don't sit here thinking about it all day. I don't really care. I just enjoy what I'm doing. I really do. I'm lucky to say that I enjoy what I do for my job.
Wait, hold on. What was that he said? Hold on, let's go back, because this is actually something I wanted to talk about. So 51, let's go back to 40, 43.
That's life. I don't sit here thinking about it all day. I don't really care. I just enjoy what I'm doing.
Bill does not think about adult stuff. Bill does not think about his bills. Bill does not think about how his house is falling apart. Phil only thinks about playing video games and having good times. This is the mentality of a child. This is, or if you really want to, you could actually say this is the mentality of somebody who is literally on the autism spectrum. I work with students for 300 plus days each year. Students who are severely impacted with mental disorders. And they are all on the spectrum, the ones I work with. The one commonality that they have is they do not have a grasp for how limited money is. They do not. You can literally talk to them and say, hey, I'm sorry, Billy. We can't get you what you want today because you just don't have any money. They think that if they have like one piece of that green magical paper money, they think if they have that one piece of green magical paper, they can buy whatever they want, and they do not understand that magical green piece of paper comes in denominations of 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100. They don't understand that. They just figure, I got paper. Can I have soda? And it doesn't work like that. This is what Phil's issue is. Phil just wants to sit there and have a good old time and play video games. And he doesn't want to think about the responsibilities of being an adult. And like I said, I think the guy is on the spectrum. If he literally has this type of mentality, I don't sit here and I think about how my house is falling apart. I just like to sit and play video games. That should tell you mentally at what level he is.
I really do. I'm lucky to say that I enjoy what I do for my job when a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people have to go to a 9-to-5 job they hate just to make ends meet. I don't have to do that, so, you know. Oh, man. Ugh. How could there be blood if it's a skeleton? Wait a minute, it doesn't make sense.
It's a fucking video game, you twat. Just play the video game, Phil.
I found all these ruins.
There's no doubt about it. Someone wanted this thing destroyed. And it happened quite recently from the look of things.
Someone's trying to destroy these ruins. Routine tram operational report. Since its discovery raised the alert level, tram use has been steadily declining.
Okay, hold on. Let's fast forward.
I actually don't need a new potty. I have one that doesn't work.
Let's go back now.
The fuck? Road that a $2 Canadian Super Jets is for your new potty. I actually don't need a new potty.
The guy is 43 years old and he cannot refer to it as a toilet. He has to refer to it as a potty. I stopped saying potty when I was younger than 10. Adults say bathroom, Phil. But then again, this is the same guy who also who's on stream and goes, "Hey guys, I gotta go pee really quick." Normal people would say, "Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom." No, but our boy Phil, who is a success, by the way, says, "I have to go pee."
I have one that doesn't work, but I can fix it. I can get it fixed.
Why don't you then, Phil? Why don't you get your house fixed? And I'll tell you why. Because he wastes all his money. As soon as that money comes in, it's going out. It's going out. If it's not Jin, it's DoorDash. If it's not DoorDash, it's WWE Champions. And maybe sometimes it's all three.
No, it's my shower that's busted. My shower needs to be completely redone. Like, the wall needs to be torn out and redone. And I just can't do it right now. I don't have the...
Because he's having too much fun playing video games. Because he's a big success. He's a big success. And he can't afford to fix his home. But he's a big success.
Money to drop on it. And like I said, if I refinanced right now, I'd be a moron.
This is the same piece of shit who will literally say, "I'm a success, everybody's jealous of me," while in the same breath literally saying, "I don't have the money to do it."
Ah, all right. So remember, in here might be the way to the Rose Estate, or we can supposedly keep going and follow the legendary stalker. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys. Let's split the part.
Ooh, he's splitting the part. Could that mean we're going to get a bag statement? A bag segment? Oh!
And, when we come back, more Lies of P Overture. Thank you for watching. Okay. All right, I'm just going to stretch my legs here for a second, guys. Get a home equity line of credit. Again, that's a bad idea. Right? The problem is,
He was so close to saying, to begging the audience, but that question threw him off. So, okay, but here you go. Let's hear what he has to say.
Give you some perspective here. When I got this house in 2014, the interest rate was like 4.2% or something insane like that. Now the lowest interest rate you can even get, and even in home equity, you're talking like 10%.
Is that because of, you know, the world right now, or is that because Phil fucked himself over and had to declare bankruptcy? Am I saying the rates are high? Not high. No, they probably are a little bit. They're probably a little bit higher than 4%. But are they as bad as he's claiming? And is it because of the bankruptcies or bankruptcy?
You're talking insane payments, ballooned payments.
Phil can't get a loan, ladies and gentlemen. Well, number one, because he's a success, and successful people don't need loans, right, Phil? But what you can do is you can get a loan, and you can send him the money for him to fix his bathroom. He won't really fix the bathroom. It'll go towards gin and Wendy's and WWE champions and QVC and Elemental P and maybe sprinkle in some fucking pizzas or some shit.
What I have, because the interest rates are so sky high. So I have tons of equity that I don't want to touch because it would be murder to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would put myself, could I get a home equity line of credit right now? Yes, I could. Absolutely, I could. And then I would be paying out the nose interest.
But you're a success, Phil. You're a success. Everybody wants to be like you, Phil, because you're such a success. Oh, come on, Phil. What's wrong? You're a success, brother.
Because I got it now. I'm hoping that in the next few years, the interest rates will...
When the bankruptcy is taken off his record, basically.
More solidify, and then I'll either be able to refinance or do something like that, and I won't be paying insane interest on it. Right now, it is such a horrible time to be lending, or excuse me, borrowing. It is just a terrible time to be...
Yeah, don't keep in mind about the bankruptcy at all.
Touch my legs here for a sec. Here we go. You think it would cost to do the bathroom? I don't know. The problem is, I know there's problems in the wall with the piping, so they probably have to rip the wall down, replace...
Jesus fucking Christ! Did he inspect this house at all before him and Panda Lee moved into it? Or was this just something he bought sight unseen? Literally, he just got out of the car. Okay, we're buying that. The fucking realtor was like, do you want to go and take a look inside? Oh no, we're just gonna buy it. The bathroom needs severe work, and the floors are breaking down. I don't care. I want to buy it right now. I would not be shocked if that's actually what happened. Who the fuck buys a house and then, like, what, 10 years later, roughly, the bathroom's falling apart, floors are falling apart. Like, the entire house sounds like a goddamn money pit. It sounds like a fucking money pit.
All the pipes in the wall, rebuild the wall, retile the wall. The shower is old, that has to be replaced. So I'm putting a whole new shower in. The tiles are all broken up, and there's probably floor damage under...
Jeez, how the fuck did your tiles get broken, Phil? How the fuck did the tiles get broken, Phil? Are you going through the bathroom with the goddamn baseball bat and just slamming it down on the tile? The more and more I hear this fucktard talk about how his house is breaking down, the more and more I wonder if he did not even inspect it at all.
Under the shower, so we probably have to replace all the flooring there, and that's just the shower. That's not even, hey, well, let's replace the cabinets while we're doing it.
What the fuck's wrong with the cabinets, Phil? Literally, this house literally sounds like it should be condemned at this point. It should be condemned at this point the way he's making it sound.
Do all these other things. Like, for example, the lights are all rusted up.
The lights are rusted! The lights are rusted! What the fuck, Phil? The lights are rusted. Oh my god, The guy spent countless thousands of dollars on this house, and apparently this house sounds like it's just total shit. But we are jealous of him, ladies and gentlemen. We are jealous of the guy who owns a literal death trap. Yeah, we're totally jealous. We're totally jealous, Phil.
They're shitty. Like, they were really bad to begin with.
Then why did you buy the house? If you knew that everything was fucked up in that house, why the fuck did you buy the house? Oh, that's right, because you're a raging moron. You're a raging fucktard who does not think. You had a whole bunch of money in your pocket, and it was just burning a fucking hole in your... burning a hole in the pocket. Shit. Oh, the floor, the tiles are cracking, and the floor underneath the tiles could be breaking down, and the issue with the walls, and the issue with the pipe, and the shower doesn't work. Who the fuck buys a house like that, Phil? Who the hell buys a house like that? I can't even claim Phil being a victim of inbreeding as a reason why he would buy that house. People who are inbred lack intelligence. We can't even say that because Phil claims that he's smart. He's an authentic Italian. How can you justify buying that piece of shit house, Phil? Where the hell did my thing go? Oh well. How do you justify it, Phil?
And they're all messed up. Like, I want to replace the lights, you know. So it's going to be like a giant job to do. And for people who think they know, oh, you don't know at all.
Oh, you're right, because we probably would, if we owned a house and something started to break down, we'd probably fix it right then and there, Phil. See, that's the difference between adults and children, Phil. When we see something wrong, we fucking fix it. We don't look at the shower breaking down and be like, hey, let's go play video games. You're a fucking idiot, Phil. Your parents should be ashamed. Your former friends should be ashamed to even know who you are. YouTube should be ashamed that they allow you to monetize your content. YouTube is basically, they're complacent in letting a goddamn moron profit on their platform.
The cost of stuff is ridiculous. For example, I got these fans installed last year, and thank God I did. This fan and the fan in the dining room, oh my God, a godsend. That's why it's so nice and cool in here now, because there's air circulation when there never used to be. But even that, I'm not kidding you. Not kidding you. That was thousands of dollars. I'm not kidding you.
What's there to say that he just didn't hire the first person and that person probably ripped him off? That person probably saw the house that Phil lived in, and the person like, God damn, this house should be condemned. I'm going to make shit tons of bank off this idiot.
And that's, you know, basically just labor, you know? It's just insane. Everything costs a ridiculous amount. Everything's a ripoff now. Nothing's reasonable. The prices are out of control.
Just think, if Phil didn't have this addiction to WWE champions, he could fix that piece of shit house up and still have enough money to take the wife out on a honeymoon.
So, yeah, you know, that's what I mean. I don't have the money to dump on that. I don't. Like right now, any excess money that I have, I'm trying to just hold and save, because I'm of the impression.
That's a fucking lie. That's a lie right there. Liar. I thought you were a Christian, Phil. What does the Bible tell you about lying? Here, let's look it up, ladies and gentlemen. Phil is lying, but Phil also claims he's a Christian, I think, Christian or Catholic or whatever, yeah. What does the Bible say about lying? Lying and liars. See here. The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in people who are trustworthy. Well, Phil's already failed that. Let's see here. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. There are 6 things the Lord hates. 7 of the are detestable to him: hungry eyes, a lying tongue. Phil, you are lying. You are failing your God. Oh crap! I can't do that. You are failing your God, Phil. What the fuck is wrong with you?
If I spend money, I'm gonna need it and I won't have it.
You already don't have it. You're spending thousands of dollars every year on that stupid fucking gotcha game. You don't have money that you can easily spend, that you should be spending, Phil. The money that you have, that you should be holding on to, should be going into that house. But you're too fucking stupid to realize it.
That's the problem right now, is like, I'm nervous that if I spend a lot of money on something, like let's say we decide
WWE champions, WWE champions, Jen, DoorDash. Sorry about that.
to redo the bathroom or redo the kitchen or whatever, right? At the moment I spend the money, all of a sudden something will happen and I needed it. And I don't have it now because I just blew it. So that's why I'm not spending anything right now. Anything that I have, I'm trying to save.
That's a lie right there. That's a lie right there. If Phil was desperate to try and save money, do you think he would have bought a Nintendo Switch 2 plus all those stupid fucking accessories? No, he wouldn't.
And, you know, what happens if the second bathroom breaks? Then we fix the second bathroom.
Well, I hope Cat doesn't have a problem shitting and pissing in a pot, because this motherfucker's not going to fix jack shit.
The second bathroom is a very basic bathroom in the hallway. You know, it's not this big elaborate standing shower like the one in the other bathroom is. That's easy. Anyway, I got a $1.11 tip. Listen to this. That's the creative's dilemma. A lot of people who are innovators and first to do things are then later crucified and belittled while newer ones thrive. It's a story as old as time. Humanity as a whole stems from sinners, and the world is not fair and wicked. It's sad, but you have to find solace. You're right. But that's the thing that people don't understand. Again, I'm okay with where I am, and I'm happy.
Phil is happy with a house that is literally falling apart around him. Phil is happy that he can play video games. Phil is a big success, but he can't fix his bathroom. For all the faults that he has, I can't help but think that Asmongold can at least keep his house in running order. Yeah, it looks like a fucking pig pen, but I'm pretty sure when the shower starts not working, I'm pretty sure Asmongold has intelligence to go, hey, this shower's not running. I better get that shit fixed.
Sure, the online harassment sucks, but outside of that, I'm happy. But when you talk to people who are like, oh, he continuously fails, he continuously is failing. I am not. I'm actually doing better than everybody.
Your house is falling apart, you stupid shit. Your house is falling apart. Your own words were that the shower's not working, the pipes are messed up. How the fuck are you saying that there's nothing wrong, Phil? My God, literally, this guy has the mentality of a 5-year-old.
Before right now. But to them, because I'm not on the level of a top creator or streamer, I'm not PewDiePie, I'm not Asmongold,
I just
I'm not one of these guys who blew up.
You're a success. You say so all the time, Phil. Successful people can keep the shit fixed. Hell, I don't even make half of what Phil makes in a year, but I can keep everything I have working properly.
And made it, right? I'm a failure. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, Phil. See, that's something that Phil's never been told. He's never been told the truth by the people that should have told him the truth. Phil, you are a failure. You are a failure, Phil. The fact you said yourself you cannot get your house fixed shows you are a failure. Congratulations, Phil. You are on the same rung of failures like Chris Chan, Wings of Redemption, Boogie2988. I even want to say Keemstar, but he's a whole different type of failure.
I'm actually a success. It's just a more normalized level of success as opposed to the people who exploded and became millionaires. You see the difference?
Apparently, you need to be a millionaire to fix your house. Keep in mind that Phil has spent, in the last couple years, he spent over $100,000 on a mobile game. That $100,000 could have fixed his house. But we are here led to believe that, oh, Phil's a success. Phil's a success. No, he's a failure. He's a failure.
But people don't get that. It's either, to them, it's either you're the top or you're the bottom. That's not how life works, though. Not at all. Really, it's not. Okay, let's continue.
Okay, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe this shit. He is literally saying, on one hand, that he cannot even afford to fix his house. Yet then he goes and says, I'm a success. Phil, successful people get shit done when it needs to get done. You're not successful if you are literally saying, well, we still have one bathroom left. We still have one bathroom left, and and if that one breaks down, well, we can fix it. Why don't you fix the other one, Phil? And Phil's not going to fix that second bathroom. He's not. It will literally be him and his wife shitting and pissing into a bucket, where Phil will have to go, out into the backyard every time and dump it over that fence. Because Phil lacks the responsibility that an actual adult has. I blame the parents. I blamed Phil's parents for never doing what they needed to do as parents. Congratulations, Phil. Your parents failed you.